it's me, Renee. I'm back. So today I'm here for another video. I don't know why I say that sometimes. Of course, if I'm here filming, I'm here for another video. I don't know. Sometimes I just say the darnest things, really. No, but yeah, but seriously. This is a video of my most anticipated videos. Most anticipated books of the rest of the year. In other words, books that are coming out from September till December 2020. Of course, I was about to say, of course, but like, I suppose you kind of would assume really that because of this weird times we're living in, Miss Rona, publishing dates could be changed. I suppose they could be changed anyway, but like in this year, there have been lots of changes. But so far, that's the dates I'm going with are the dates I have at the moment. I checked these dates out on August 12th, so and it's going up next week. Well, next week when next week and later this week when I'm filming it. So yeah, it might have changed some the dates, but anyway, the books are still legit. Still books I really want to read, and yeah, let's get to them. So shall we? And also, yeah, some people they do like from the best to like the worst, so like they do like the first books first, and like the books that are coming out first, and then after a while it changed. Okay, so I started writing like end up like having lots of notes. The first page is like a mix of dates, and then after that it's based on when it comes out. So yeah, it's a bit of a chaos thing, but it's my channel. You should know that I'm chaotic. I'm not that organized, and yeah, enjoy it. So let's start with it, shall we? The first one is American Royals Majesty by Catherine McGee. It's the second book in the American Royal series. It's a contemporary series. Probably heard of it. I know you have. If you haven't, I suppose you might not have. It came out. The first one came out last year. So the idea is contemporary YA series. The idea is that the American. It's set in U.S. today, like the present day. But with a twist, it's that they have a royal house, they have a monarchy. So instead of having presidents, they have kings. And for a long time, they've only had kings. But then recently, they have like this change in law that means that they can be a ruling queen. And now in the second book, one of the protagonists is queen. So that's kind of revolutionary and fun. And yeah, it's told from like multiple point of view. So it's her and it's her siblings and her friends and stuff. And it's just very well done. It's drama, but not like too drama. It's just very well done drama. And the love story and stuff, it's just so well done. And I can't wait for the second book. I pre-ordered it, and yeah, getting to me soon. And then up next is sorry. The date for when that's coming out is the 1st of September, so that's pretty soon. And then we have The Left-Handed Booksellers of London by Garth Nix. It comes out September 22nd. I had this also on my list for like the whole year. I made a video earlier for like anticipated books of the whole year. Some of these books are like from their like are they're they're moved on. They're flipped over. What's the word I'm thinking about? I'm not sure. Oh, they're on both lists anyway. So yeah, some of them are familiar to you, and some of them I discovered recently. So you have heard about this one before. Oh yeah. So the bookstore left-handed booksellers in London. It's set in contemporary London, but it's also fantasy. So it's urban fantasy, which I adore. It's set around booksellers. So what's kind of in the title. So those sometimes are misleading. This one is not. It's secret societies. It's magic. And I recently read like the whole summary because first I just thought I don't need anything more than that. I just need those words. But then I'm like, okay, so the protagonist, her dad is kidnapped or gone, and she has to find out where he is. So like, I really like that when you have to find your family member. I really enjoy it, and it sounds so good. It's written by the Gothniks. Yeah, I didn't like Cerebral, but I love his two other books. I love Frog Kisser and Emerald Stone. Another one of his books anyway. That one called. It's called something. I'll link it in W when I'm. Newt's Emerald. Newt's Emerald. That's it. That's it. I love those two. And I'm thinking, yeah, I want to go and give it a try. I really hope this one is going to be good as well. Probably is. Could not be, but it sounds intriguing. It's so good. Yeah, let's move on to the next one because yeah, it's a long list. I have I have 5 pages of books. So yeah. Then we have a book that I think no one's heard much about. It's by a well-known author from the States, from Boston, the States. He's called Rick Riordan. He has a book coming out October 3rd called The Tower of Nero. I don't know if you heard about this. Probably have. Just, yeah, that's sarcasm. Just so you know if you're a bit tired. So yeah, it's the last book in the Apollo. What's the Apollo series called again? Apollo Oracle of Apollo. It's anyways the last book in the Apollo series, and also the last book, at least for now, in like the whole PGO's universe. I do know I've heard some months ago that Rick Riordan he wants to write a book in the Irish mythology, but I think that's gonna be separate from the PGO universe. And all the other books like he has like for kids are like in the same universe, so it's kind of sad in a way to like be able like of this book you won't be reading like a book where familiar faces might pop up. So that's kind of sad really. And I've been loving Apollo series. His series. I've been loving him as pianist. So yeah, it's sad it's coming to an end. But that's life. It's so lovely. And yeah, that's coming October 3rd. And let's move on. Then we have Nobleman's Guide to Shipwrecks, and I don't remember what the last part of that title is. You know what? I don't really want to check it out because you all know which book I'm talking about. It's the 3rd book in the. And I'm forgetting that one as well. In the Montague Siblings by Mackenzie Lee. So you have the first one is Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. The second one is The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. And then you have this one, which you know is the one with the goblin, or you know the youngest in the sibling series. It was originally coming out in August, end of August, and then I checked out a few days ago, as I said, and it's been moved to December 1st, and it breaks my heart. I can't, no, it's just, I was so looking forward to this one. I love Shipwrecks. I really like the idea of Shipwrecks. I love this series. And I have to wait even longer. Even longer. It's just so sad. Okay, moving on to happy stuff. So, a Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow. It comes out 6th of October. Yeah, notice now. I don't really have all the offers written down. I think I have it after a while because I'm not organized. But I'll link all the books in W, so you'll have them there anyway. But yeah, a Cuban Skill to Tea and Tomorrow. It's a contemporary romance where a Cuban American girl who goes to England. So that's where tea comes in. And there's some romance in there, so that's where that happens. I don't know how tomorrow, probably her thinking about like the future in some way. For me, it was just kind of when I just heard like a Cuban girl guide. I'm like, I love Cuba, so I'm definitely gonna put that on my list. And I thought like, oh, it's also about tea and England. Yeah, definitely reading it. And it's recently got it recently got a cover, and it just looks so cute and nice. and can't wait to read it. Can't wait. Moving on, shall we? Because we have to. We have to. There's so many books here. So this one is actually also, yeah, this is a new edition. Discovered this in like May, June. I don't remember exactly, but like, yeah, after the last video I made about like books from this year. So it's called Legend Board by Tracy Dunn. It's a black author, black protagonist, and it's the King Arthur myth retold with a black protagonist. And I'm pretty sure it's retold in space. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's in space. And it has a cover, and it just looks so awesome. It's out in September the 15th, and yay! Hopefully Rona won't mess this one up. Come out soon. Come out soon. Please. Please. Come to me. Come to me. Yeah. And that one I just can't wait for. I love Merlin. Dragoon the Great. It's just, I love that BBC series. Oh, I was supposed to say, like, I love other King Arthur series. I suppose I like other King Arthur series, but I suppose I love like Merlin the most. Like that's one I'm just most attached to. But like I like the King Arthur idea. Yeah. Also, Quest for Camelot, the Magic Sword. I really like that movie as well. So yeah, King Arthur myth. I really enjoy it. So yeah. Actually, anytime it's ritual, I'm like, oh, give it to me, give it to me. So yeah, let's move on. And then we have Crown Chasers by Rebecca Coffin Duffer. Yeah, Coffin Duffer. Pretty sure that's it. Might be written wrong, but yeah, it comes out December 29th. It's also black author, black protagonist. This is actually fantasy, and this one is fantasy with aesthetic romance. I do know that I did saw like on Goodreads it was described as Hunger Games slash Legend or like something else oh, okay, so that made me hesitate because I don't really like Hunger Games that much. I don't like Legend that much, but like the plot and stuff sounds so cool, so I still kind of want to read it because and often like they're often like comparing everything here and they're like, oh yeah, this is like this and everything's like Harry Potter all the time. It's like listen, I don't think like all the time it's validated. I don't really think all the time it's true. So yeah, I still want to read this one. Definitely do. So yeah, gonna move on. Lots of books on this list. Lots of books. Then we have Never Look Back by Lillian Rivera. It's out September 15th. And as you might have noticed by the title, it's a retelling of, I can't remember exactly, but it's a retelling of a Greek myth, Greek myth. It's the one where the couple, where one of them is dead and the other one has to go to the underworld to get her, and they can't look back because if it looks back, she's taken away forever. And so yeah, it's very fun. It has black protagonist, black author. Really can't wait to read it. Sounds so good. It looks very nice on cover as well. And that's what they like, I'll link here. But yeah, I still don't know how to do that. But I'll link it in W and you can check it out for yourself. And then I have Recommended for You by Laura Silverman. It comes out September 1st. It's a contemporary. It's been described as for fans of To All the Boys I Loved Before. It's a book set around books, and it's romance. And do I need to know more? No, I don't. I don't. That is so going on my reading list. No. Yeah. And then we have actually one that just found out more or less like when I researched this list. I didn't hear about it at all before. Some of these have heard about a bit before, but I didn't really know dates and stuff. But this one, I don't really think I heard about it at all. So yeah, that's so exciting. It is The Reckless Afterlife of Harriet Stoker by Lauren James. And I'm doing all this voice because Lauren James is a British author. And I'm thinking The Reckless Afterlife, it might be like some sort of nobility thing. I'm thinking, I might be wrong. But yeah, Lauren James, she wrote the next Together duology. She also wrote The Loneliest Girl in the Universe. I love her duology more than Standalone, but they're both great reads. And yeah, I'm assuming this one's gonna be good as well. Actually, don't really know anything else than the title. Do I need to know anything else? No. Well, actually, I do think that, yeah, I think actually the planet is actually a ghost. So that's kind of the afterlife deal of it. Other than that, I don't really know that much. I don't need to. It's Lauren James. Give it! Give it! Give it! Yeah. It's out September 3rd. And you know what? I'm loving this video. Of course, it's all the books. But for some reason, it's kind of very hot here. Like, even though it's late in the evening. And I'm be talking a lot, so I'm gonna have some tea. Actually, I have some citrus in this, some lemon in it, so it helps my voice. So it's so good. And yeah, it's mint tea. You can't really see it, but it's mint tea. Really good. So moving on, then we have Smash It by Francine Simone, out September 22nd. It's Francina Simone is actually a booktuber. I suppose booktuber, writer, author, I suppose that's his name. I'll link her down below. She's African American. And this is her debut book. I think it's her debut book. Anyway, it's her book. Whoever saying like it's her book, of course it's her book. I said it's the author. But, and yeah, it's a fat protagonist. And I think also it's Sapphic. I might be wrong there. I think it's Sapphic. But yeah, I do know it's contemporary. And it's a fat protagonist. And it just looks so good. I did read about it a few weeks ago. I don't remember synopsis, but I remember it being interesting and fun. And yeah. Then we have... Sorry. Suddenly my phone was going weird. But it's alright. I'm just gonna move on. Now we have Sorted Say by Laurie Goldstein. September 8th. This is another YA contemporary. I suppose just FYI, I suppose you kind of knew this, but most of these books are YA. But I will, like, as I do stuff, I will tell you if it's YA, middle grade, etc., etc. Yeah, this one is my YA contemporary. It's set around like a Me Too story, I think. Yeah, it's a Me Too story. That's really, really good. And it's also like Me Too story where they fight back, so it's, I suppose, kind of like Moxie-ish. And yeah, I love me some Me Too feminist stories. So yeah, I need it. Need it so, so bad. Then, you know what? I need some more tea. Isn't it a beautiful shelf? Beautiful books. Just wanted to give you a little view, really. But yeah, now get back to business. Yeah. So next we have A Golden Fury by Samantha Coel, out October 21st. And A Golden Fury, it's historical YA with alchemy. I think there's alchemy as well as like some magical aspects to it. So doesn't that sound amazing? Yeah, it is. It is, and yeah, I really like that concept. Thinking it might be some time travel in there, might be wrong in there, but yeah. And yeah, it just sounds so good. I just found out about it myself recently from Books Like Whoa. Yeah, I think Books Like Whoa had it on her video. And yeah, it just looks so intriguing. So yeah, definitely check it out. And then you have also another book that I heard about like recently during the summer. This summer I found lots of new books and just my reading heart is just overjoyed. Spreading of joy. I don't know what I'll say. Let's move on. Okay, so the book is Daughters Daughters of Jubilation by Kara Lee Cohofen, Corvon. Yeah, you understand, like, when I link it. It's book set in Jim Crow era. It's black protagonist, black author, and it's also, I think it's also like Jim Crow era, but it's also some magic in there, and so it just sounds so cool. Black girl magic. It's, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sounds so interesting. I need it. I need it now. I need it yesterday. And yeah. Then we have one that I already knew about, but yeah, still want to read. Obviously, why? Well, we're talking about books that I want to read on a anticipated books video. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. But yeah, Instant Karma by Marissa Mayer. It's urban fantasy or contemporary fantasy. So we'll say contemporary fantasy in a video I saw earlier today. Though I didn't really know that was a term. I thought you said or urban, or it was either urban or paranormal. Though, yeah. Anyway, so Instant Karma, it's set in our world, so it's more or less contemporary. Marissa May calls it contemporary, but it's not, because it has magical aspects to it. So in my mind, that would not make it contemporary. It's contemporary with a twist, really, but yeah, I would just call it urban fantasy, really, because it's a book where the protagonist is Indian American, and good and bad karma comes into place. Like, she gives people good karma and gives them bad karma, so that's kind of like a genie-ish thing, and it just looks so cool and cute. I think it's standalone. I might be wrong. I love Mr. May's Lunar Chronicles. I didn't like her Supernatural trilogy, but Superhero trilogy. But I love Lunar Chronicles, so giving this one a go. Then, yeah, now we're on to the last two pages. Oh yeah. Sorry. And then we have this one I also found out recently, and it's so exciting. Can you guess? Can you guess? I suppose maybe not, because I love anticipate all the books. But it is Love and Olives by Jenna Evans Welsh. So it's the third in the Love and series. So first you have Love and Luck. No, sorry. First you have Love and Gelato. Then you have Love and Luck. Love and Gelato, as you would think, takes place in Italy. The second one takes place in Ireland. The first one takes place in, like, a girl who's, like, finding lost family and stuff. The second one is more like finding yourself. I think this is also more like about finding back to your family. Also, this one takes place, I suppose you might guess, but maybe not, takes place in Greece, or like the Greece seas, because it's supposedly the protagonist's dad is looking for Atlantis. So hopefully we'll get some Atlantis discovery, or like at least some Atlantis juiciness, because Atlantis! I love that myth in that movie, and yeah, so can't wait for this series. Book, can't wait. I'm here for it! And yeah, so next we have The Love Curse of Melanie McIntyre by Robin Talley. Robin Talley is a lesbian author. She writes, I think, only, at least mostly, lesbian characters. I'm pretty sure this one is that as well. It's contemporary, and it has a cast of characters, and lots of them lesbians. I'm pretty sure they are. I haven't really think about that much more, because I just really like Robin Talley's series writing style. I don't really need to know more, really. It's out September 1st, and yeah. Then we have Aries, apparently. This recently found out about by Diana Ma. Comes out December 1st. So it's set around a fictional empress in China. So it's set in modern China. It's modern YA contemporary, but it's set in modern China when she's like, the author gave them, like, she made a empress family for China. So it's, I suppose it's kind of like Crazy Rich Asians-ish, where like they have like high society in China, and it's the first in the series. and it just sounds so cool, and I'm here for it. Then next we have a book of forgot about the title, the dates, but it's soon I know. But yeah, we have The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It comes out, I think, September sometime. I'll link it down below and I'll mention it in the doodle, so you also know like the dates as well. But yeah, I think in the series download, not sure, but it's Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I love her writing style. She is just the best writer, the best. This one is set as like being kind of Da Vinci Code-ish, like they have to there's an inheritance and they have to like solve codes to like get the inheritance, and it's of course it's deadline as well, and it's a YA thriller. It's best a thriller with thriller mystery. Where does the line go then between thriller and mystery? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, anyway, this one looks very fun. Then we have the last three. So far, of course, probably will be other books that I haven't heard of yet that suddenly discover. But like as of now, these are the last three. And this is actually these last three are actually all adults books. So the first one is Crazy Stupid Romance by Lisa K. Adams. It's the third one in her series. I can't remember. Yeah, romance book club series. I haven't actually read any other in the series or like any Lisa K. Adams books, but I heard so much about this series. I just think it just sounds so cool. So yeah, it's on my list. Sounds very fun. Also, this Crazy Stupid Romance supposed to has a mystery as well as like romance aspect to it, and so that's just so fun. And yeah, that's all I really need. That's all I need to like get hooked. Like a few lines, and that's all I need. And then we have Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. It's another adult, I said. It's an adult romance. Adult romance set around, as you would have guessed, the fandom community. Because spoiler alert, that's not something people all the time say. It's something us nerds say like spoiler alert, spoilers, spoilers. Can you guess? Probably can. And yeah, it's romance. It's I think Olivia Jade has like feminist aspects to her stories. I haven't read her other book. I think she just had one other book. Might be wrong here. But yeah, I heard great things about her other book as well. I'm blanking the name of, but I heard great things about it. And the protagonist is fat, and yeah, it's a great cover. So beautiful. And yeah, and then we have last but definitely not least, The Bright and Breaking Sea by Chloe Neal. It's the first in the series. It's a female pirate, and I'm pretty sure there's some magical there as well. I think she might be sapphic, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, the cover is stunning. It's an adult mystery, no, adult fantasy series, fantasy romance mystery series. Not sure what to call it really. And it just I don't really need anything more like than the cover and like its title, The Bright and Breaking Sea. I mean, she's a sea captain. It just pirate captain. Just, do you need more? Do you need more? I don't. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. And yeah, it's out November 17th. So it's not out yet for pre-ordering, but it probably will be not that far off in the future. So yay! So yeah, that's my list of books that I cannot wait to get to. I need this moment. And yeah, as I said, as you probably seen, might have seen also, I made that list earlier this year. Earlier this year, last year, for like this year of the whole year. And some of them I thought like were interesting, but I was like, I need them. Actually, I would say on this list, I need them all. If I don't get them all, I'll be sad and crushed and sad. So yeah, that's and yeah, that's me. It's me saying Renee. If you have any thoughts on these books or anything like that, please leave them in comments. And I'll see you later.